Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. So far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Kent Bazemore.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Green. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to LeBron. Green with the rebound. And the foul on Kent Bazemore.
Kent Bazemore.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal
A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 4-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Looney. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
That's a 3.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And stolen by LeBron. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. James has got his second bucket tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Anthony Davis.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Personal foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing is turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron drives in. And the dunk by James.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Jordan. And here is Anthony. And finished off by LeBron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
LeBron James again. James has got 17.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Bielitsa. Peyton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Lakers leading by 13. Howard with it. He's covered by Bielitsa. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, you make sure to find he's a selfless distributor.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
That's his first.
Yeah, he is a lead in every way. Thank you. Warriors trail by 15. Now, here's Bielitsa. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Kuminga. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Monk. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Out to Peyton. Lets the three fly. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Ellington. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And the jam by Jumboya.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Over to the left wing. From 12 feet out. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Warriors substitution.
From deep three-point range. Ellington grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one goes.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors trail by 15. Down low. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
It's Curry outside. Second chance shot. Now Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Lakers leading by 16. Pass to Anthony. Back to LeBron. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Right on the bucket. LeBron's got 19 points.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Here's LeBron. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, I changed my jersey.
First team foul.
Chose my German suit for a chain and give it to a sweet one called out my air jama. Giving up gifts and sign on the sipping on sign.
Here's Green. Deflected by Davis. Here's Bazemore. Anthony in the corner. No good that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
D0Wn against the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
James outside. Pass to Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
That's his first.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the Warriors making a change here.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And the rejection by James.
Lakers ball. Warriors substitution.
Lakers lead by 14. The drive by James. Here's Bazemore. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kicks it out to LeBron. From downtown, Bazemore hits the bucket. Bazemore's got 6.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Outside Anthony. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The drive by LeBron.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Curry. He has 7. .152 left here in the third quarter. And again, it's the Warriors.